you, close you. Let me see. Okay. So you. There we go. And might need to turn this up a bit. Oh no. Okay. Let me just change this filter. Okay. Nice. Wait, maybe is it a little too loud? Okay. Awesome. How you doing, Will? Has Lightfall debunked your theories? No, it has not. Not at all. No. No, sir. I am going to change this. Okay, and then I'll get this. No, it has not. No, it has not. I don't know if you were here when I reacted to the reveal. I had a very strong opinion though. But as time has gone on, I've kind of, I don't know, I've had a lot to think about with it. Actually, I'll do strikes first. Nope, it hasn't. I'm actually, you're not the first person to ask that. Actually, I had somebody a few days ago ask me about it, and yeah, nope. I mean, listen. I think that the real question, of course, is will the DLC as a whole debunk them? That is a possibility. But so far, we've had one cinematic trailer, and that hasn't really. Because when you look at the trailer, really what you're talking about is the location of the DLC being what it is, and the fact that it's Cabal. Does that change your theory? And no, it doesn't. No, it's fine. I'm probably going to talk about it in a video. The one thing that I'm really not trying to do, or that I'm trying not to do, and I did this with Beyond Light, and it was a bit bad of me, and I think it actually made my disappointment greater, was as Beyond Light had its marketing rollout and its trailers come out, and as it began to look more and more like it wasn't going to be a Pyramid Ship DLC, but a Fallen and a Vex one. At the time, I was constantly like saying to myself and to my friends, well, they're just not showing it. We're going to see it when it comes out. There's going to be stuff when it comes out. We just haven't seen it yet. And I'm not really going to be doing that for this. Like, for example, I think a lot of people were really hoping that we would get a new 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I need 6 or 8? Beep, beep. I need 8. Okay. A lot of people were kind of hoping that we would get a new enemy race, and I think I myself, I'm not like gonna be like hoping that there is a new race and they just haven't showed them yet. Also though, my theory actually backs up the fact that there wouldn't be an enemy race. So I'm actually not that worried about the fact that we're not getting anything new. I am worried because I think that I don't think. I thought I did. I guess I did do that. Oh my goodness. Never mind. Rip. Well, in that case, wait, I didn't. I don't remember doing 3 strikes this week. I guess I did. Well, that's awkward. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna play. Let's do Crucible then, I guess. Is there anything else that I need to do? I need to do Preservation, don't I? I do. I'll do Preservation. I've seen in the leaks that the Veil have not been scrapped as a whole, but won't feature in this DLC. Yeah. And I'm gonna be making Oh, I actually can't. So I mentioned the fact that my theories, or my one theory anyway, actually kind of explains why we're not getting them this DLC, but I don't actually know if I can make a video on that because a lot of that has to do with whispers, and that's not really something I'm keen on using as evidence. Alright, what am I going to use? I'll use this, and I'll use... Nope. I'll use you. Cool. Sweet. Wait, why am I using 2 special weapons? That is not a good idea. By the way, if the stream ever, like, lags out, let me know. And also for volume levels, like for the game or for my microphone, stuff like that, let me know. Because, like I said in the stream title, I just moved to college, so my whole setup's a bit different. My room is different. And I'm on wireless internet, and I wasn't before, you know, stuff like that, so. But theoretically, I mean, the internet here is better than my internet at home, so I'm actually hoping that quality should be good. I think, you know, theories and all that aside, I think the one thing that I am 100% concerned about with Lightfall is that, you know, Lightfall was originally going to be the end. When they first announced Beyond Light, it was Beyond Light, Witch Queen, and Lightfall. And now that we have Final Shape, what I'm hearing, and you may, if you were in that Leaks Discord, you may have heard it as well or seen it. But it's the idea that when they made Final Shape, they basically cut the original Lightfall story-wise in 2. So half of Lightfall got put into Final Shape, story-wise. And so I'm really concerned that we're going to be getting a lot of filler. We'll see. I'm going to be making videos soon. I've also got a lot of... I'm nearly done, but I've got some banking stuff that's still going on. I actually can't... So, I still haven't been, I still haven't been paid from YouTube. And I can actually, like, I can go in and I can see all this money that's just sitting there. And, yeah, so I'm working on that. And then once that's done, I just gotta get my schedule for college kind of sorted out and figured out. And then it's gonna be good. Okay. Oh man, Preservation, like I really enjoy the mission overall, so like I don't mind doing it, but doing it solo with the abominations and, you know, collecting the things and depositing them, it just takes so long. But once you actually get in the pyramid, I find that it's not that bad. Bingy. Oh yeah. Bonjour. I think that they should do a thing for, I mean, it's not needed, but it would be pretty cool. If they did a thing for the shurikens, where if you kill 3 enemies with the 1 shuriken, it refreshes the cooldown. I think that'd be so cool. It's not needed, but it would be cool. And could this be a race that will lead to the next saga? Maybe. Could this be why they aren't ready? So what I will say is my opinion and my current belief is that in order for this new race to be a thing, Nezarec needs to come back. And as you've seen this season, they're starting to amp it up. Yep. Okay. Yeah. One thing I will say about Lightfall was that I felt like all things considered, the gameplay that they did show, it was really early work in progress. Really was. And I actually think and this might actually be surprising, I think the worst thing I saw was probably the Tormentors. I don't know about like the animations, but the design really just seems like a Rourke knockoff. They have the same like weak point looking areas. They even have like scythes or kind of knockoff glaives. And I'm very confident that when Lightfall comes out, they're gonna look a lot better. I'm not worried about that, but I don't know. I wasn't too excited about them. One thing I will say, because like my biggest concern 100% with this expansion has absolutely nothing to do with, you know, theories or anything like that, even the pyramids. It's just, I feel like Neomuna as a destination is completely irrelevant to the current story, and I really don't understand why we're being hyped up for this second collapse, and we're given this DLC called Lightfall, and yet we're going to like the very edge of the system. It just doesn't really add up to me, and that's why I'm kind of worried about the filler aspect. The only thing that I feel like could happen is, obviously we've got Callus's big boy ship, and I have a feeling, I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed I'd say that we're going to go in there. And I'd say there will be, I mean, I'll show you when I get in the pyramid, but like a lot of, when it comes to the pyramids and that race, a lot of that story is told through the architecture, because you know, it's really hush hush. They can't really, you know. So my guess is we're gonna go in Callus's pyramid ship, and yeah, there's gonna be some pretty telltale signs about where things are heading, I'd say. Alright, where's the big boy? There he is. That was close. I think the worst thing that I saw concept-wise, because like, you know, I wasn't really a big fan of how the Tormentors looked in-game, but that's just a work in progress thing. Like, I think it's early days for them. I think concept-wise, the thing I was least... I mean, I guess Neomuna, but I think the other thing would be the Cloud Striders. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I don't know. I'm open to having my opinion changed, you know, when the thing comes out, but I don't know. I think them living for 10 years is a bit strange. Easy win. Actually, what's the EXO challenge for this week? I might show you that as well. It is survival. Yes. Yeah, that's the one I want. Yeah, I'll show you. I will show you the thingy. Wish you luck in college. Equinox Ruinous Effigy. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. Yeah, it's gonna be a really busy year. I haven't received all the details from my subjects yet, but yeah. I'm doing English and history. Those are like my two majors at the moment. And so then I've got like different classes under each of those. And it's pretty much all essay work. So like it's not really like exams. It's more... There would be like a midterm essay and then like a final essay and then that's it. And they're pretty big. It's gonna be interesting. And at the same time I plan on really trying to get YouTube going as well, so having a balance between the two is gonna be very challenging. But I know I am very confident that it'll get done. By the way, I said this to a friend of mine. I can't remember who it was. Where's the big boy? There he is. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, just kill me. I said this to a friend of mine. I'm really curious if they're ever going to move the story forward with Ruinous Effigy, because I feel like everybody forgot about it. But, like, the pyramids gave us that weapon. It might be... It's pretty much... Yeah, it's the only weapon I think that they've given us. Because we made the glaives, and we kind of took everything else. Yeah, I kind of... I doubt Bungie will, to be honest with you, but I would like to see Ruinous Effigy get a bit of an update in terms of its story. The same, honestly, goes for the Cradle. Something that I really will be annoyed if they don't really touch on it in Lightfall is the meaning of the labyrinth symbol, and also what the importance of the cradles are. Because Witch Queen really put that front and center in that first mission, and yet we still don't know what it means. Oh, I don't have everything. Whoopsies. Also, wait a minute. Is this like just not a V? Like to me that looks like a V. Personally, I don't actually like the name, the Veil, as like the term for the enemy race. But I mean, with these V's that are everywhere, I kind of feel like, I don't know. Okay. I think there might be one more stop. Oh, I'm still on it. Oops. Okay. Ruinous Effigy was more a metaphor for the taking of the planets, in my opinion. As a sort of physical foreshadowing to the Darkness's plan and the way we understand. Stupid idiot Guardians. You know that might be, but I just feel like, I don't know. It's weird. Because it's not even pyramid tech. It's like made from the tree. I don't know, it is weird. I think that's it, just two more. Lighter crew, what do you think about Tormentors? Dude, I literally just, maybe a few minutes ago talked about them. So I think, in my opinion, from the gameplay part of it that they showed us, I thought they looked kind of bad. But that was purely because it really seemed like it was early, like work in progress. Like they hadn't really done much with them so far. So I am expecting them to look better when the thing comes out. Concept-wise, I'm a little bit curious. Like, are they a race, or are they like robots? You know, like, are they? Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. I'm gonna show you this, and then I will continue. That's a sword right there. You got the hilt, and then it comes down, across, and then it goes down. And this is actually, this is in the European pyramid as well. And I'm going to show you actually another sword. Oh, dude, these swords are everywhere. And this here, now I don't know. I have no idea what all this is, but you can see that that is actually like a shirt. You have the V, like the for the neck, and then you have the sleeves here, and then it comes down. It's very hard, like once you kind of see it, it's very hard to not see that as like a shirt. But of course, the rest of it, I have no idea. So, and then we have, wait a minute, do we have the energy in this? Do we have the energy in this? Yeah, it is, but it's really dark. And you got the people here. But anyway, Tormentors, yeah, like, are they robots? Are they an actual race? I kind of am on the robot side of things, personally. I still don't really know what this is. I think it's like people, but their legs are really messed up. We have this energy here. I actually, so I have a video, and I was originally going to make it, and I got really far in the making of it. Like I had the background footage recorded, and I had the audio recorded, and all that. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna release it or not. But there is, and I'm being serious. Like there's actual genuine evidence that ties this kind of energy to Nezric, which I find really interesting. Really interesting. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Okay. And then I'm gonna show you this. I may have shown you this before if you were here earlier, but I'll show you if you haven't seen it. Look at that. It's like a mummified dude. You have the head here, then the body. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Tormentors, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I wonder if the labyrinth symbol is the paracausal symbol for transfiguration, all the points which is used for set. Maybe. Yeah, honestly, maybe. It's so vague, and they didn't tell us really that much that, yeah, I don't know. Tormentors kind of confused me from a visual perspective. Why are they designed after Rourke? He failed because of his pride. Well, the thing is, the thing is, they were probably all made when he was still alive. And possibly even before he was trapped in the throne world, so. That goes for the nuclear ball as well. Yeah, true. Whomst? Wait, whomst? Whomst? I don't know what that awakened. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I guess I awakened you. I have to be, see, like, dude, when I was at home, right? If I just wanted to kind of, you know, lose my brain cells for like a split second and kind of just like unleash my my vocal cords, I could, but the thing is, like, I'm living like in like an apartment thing now, so it is what it is. We are talking about a few different things, Clone. We're talking about the Lightfall reveal, we're talking about Tormentors, Ruinous Effigy. I'm just doing preservation for Pinnacles, you get the V here again. What's actually interesting as well is if you look at, now maybe this is subjective, but you can argue that that's a V as well here. Again, I don't really, like, I'm not really biased here. I don't actually like the name Veil for, like, the race. So it's not like I really want it to be the Veil, but I'm just saying, V's, I can't think of what else, like, if it is a V, I can't think of what else it could be for. You have this energy again. This energy is also very similar to the energy that's in Europa under the ice, which is not salt, by the way. It's not salt. Honestly, do you know what I might do? I might just turn that whole video into just a stream sometime. We'll see. I don't know. I am torn on it. We've got these. I have no idea what this is. So my guess is, right, like, we're going to go to Neomuna. It's going to be all just cyberpunk, knockoff, whatever. And then my guess is when we go into Callus's pyramid ship, that's going to continue this theme here. is really cool. I wonder, like, why would you just put that there? Maybe as a light. If that's literally just there for a light source, that's really cool. Also, actually, I saw a thing, and it was very interesting. If you look at this kind of whatever, there's an artifact in D1 called the Thrice Wrapped Thing, or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But it's actually, it kind of looks like that kind of a thing. It's very interesting. I'm wondering if it's linked in any way. Also, a few weeks ago, I did this raid, and I ended up actually getting Collective Obligation. It was really funny. We did the raid. It was super smooth, and my friend recorded it. It was so funny, and I literally said, you know, I can't wait to get absolutely nothing, and then I got it. It's pretty funny. Life or prediction: Callus will die in campaign. Witness will be in the raid. It better be a traveler raid. They have carabiners on the rope. Do you mind telling me what that is? I don't know what that means. Don't know what you mean. Also, I kind of wish like there was a way we could like see inside. I do think that these are bodies, by the way. I actually feel like they are. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Let me see this one. I don't know. Oh yeah, Lightfall prediction? Callus is in campaign? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. No, Callus is gonna die in the campaign. That's my guess. And honestly, if we killed Callus and the Witness in the one expansion, I would be delighted. I would be absolutely delighted. Be very happy. The one thing I'm probably the most afraid of is that the haunting presence is Nezarec. I would not be a big fan of that personally, but I don't think so. I really don't think. No, actually, I don't know. No, I don't think it is. But you never know. Okay. I feel like the disturbing presence went into. I mean, yeah. But doesn't it? Doesn't the doesn't Bungie.net say where the raid is going to be? I thought it did. I'm kind of being cheeky here. No. can ye not? Thank you. Alright. The location is redacted. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Meh. I'm not the biggest fan of when they do that, the whole redacted thing. I don't know. Where do I need to go? I thought I was... Oh, it's this way. Okay. And Bakris buffs arc damage, so this is going to be brilliant. And the buff is gone. Okay. Gotta be careful. I'm kind of disrespecting the ads by, you know, just ignoring them, but I really can't be bothered. Okay. No. I'm gonna spam him with this. Okay, nice. Go back to the middle. No. No, I can't bother. Just kill him. Thank you. Alright. I cannot wait to get a pinnacle drop that isn't better than what I have. I can't wait. It's like I mean, I'm sorry guys, these are horses. These are ponies. Why are there ponies in a pyramid ship if there's not a link to humanity? Like, I just don't... That one here, and it's the same. Yeah. At the very least, is the pattern any under Forensic Nightmare? That was it. Oh, well, I guess I get that. I will infuse this into this for my PV. Excuse me, for my PVE. Oh no, but then I'm not gonna get the pattern. Oh, I know. I don't care about the pattern. It's just. Don't care. And the horse reminds me of. I don't know what that is. The one with many legs. Oh right. Yeah, I mean, huh. It might be, but there is the other horse. Well, there are other statues of horses. I mean, I don't know. I know what you're saying. I'm just kind of thinking to myself. And again, this energy is different, right? Because you see how there's the kind of like the what's the word? Like the control panel kind of thing here. And then when you jump down and you look at this is way more like the stuff in Europa. Speaking of Europa, I'm actually going to go to the Exo Challenge and I'm going to show you this. Actually, wait. I'm going to do something and I'm not going to say anything about it. Wait a minute. Actually, wait, no, wait. This was actually... Wait a minute. I'm going to do something. I'm not going to say anything. And I'm just going to leave it. Give me 1 second. This would be under sound files. I'm going to turn this up. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to play it. I'm not going to say anything else, and then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go to, what would it be under? This would be under downloads, and it would be under I'm not going to say anything about that whatsoever. 1 second, I'm responding to messages. Okay, we're good. And I'll go back to this, and I am going to sick. Okay. Tried to do preservation alone, didn't go well. Yo, same brain about the ponies. Replied to Discord, yes I did. How many legs do you think the horses have? F8. Playing all the expansion stuff for free made me fall in love with Destiny again. I'm happy enough I unlocked some legendary weapons. I'm really happy to hear that, Felix. I really am, because I can really relate to when people fall out of love with the game, and I think it's really sad, because like when you spent so many years with a story and a world, and when things kind of go downhill, it is really sad. Yeah, so I'm really happy that you were able to experience that for free anyway, and yeah. Did you see? Yeah, I did. Well, yeah. Very Latin. Anyone figure out what it says? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything about Equinox. But I'm just gonna put it there. Okay. So this is the week 1 simulation. So, well, just for the record, I kind of want to say this now. I might as well just get this out of the way. So the reason why I don't really like talking about the whispers is because you cannot use them whatsoever as evidence for anything. And the reason why is because I am not really good at editing, and I am not, the way I see it, video editing is hard enough, but I actually find audio editing even harder. When I edit the whispers, I use very bare bones tools. I mean, for the most part, I use a video editing software to edit them. I do the best that I can, right? And you know, when I edit them and I make them as clear as possible, for me anyway, and then I find an interpretation, I come to a conclusion about what is being said, I will send them to friends and I will get their opinions on them. So what I will say is, right, when it comes to the whispers, there are 2 types of whispers. There are the kinds that are really loud and you're meant to hear them, and then there are the kinds that are literally everywhere in the game and you can't hear them because they're like buried beneath everything. And I would say if even half of what I have edited, um, if I have found the correct interpretation of like even half of it, yeah, no, it has a lot of very valuable information. The problem is that hearing is a very subjective thing, and because I can't make it crystal clear, that means that it will always be seen as a subjective opinion, right? And so I can't ever make a video and say this is what's going to happen or this is the reason for this because of these whispers, because since it won't be super clear, some people will hear things and some people won't, especially for people as well that don't have like English as their first language, you know. I mean, even like, here's an example, right? It's like when you learn a language for the first time, a lot of times, even if you know what the words mean, if somebody native in that language is speaking quickly, you don't know what's being said. So if somebody's speaking in English and English isn't your first language, and then it's also kind of not super clear, like, you know, so what I'm trying to say is when it's not super clear, it's very subjective. And when you have a subjective opinion and you're presenting it as like the basis for what you're saying as a fact, you can't do it. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, I don't see myself as a conspiracy theorist. I make theories, but most of the time I do argue that they're backed up by fact. And unfortunately, as much as I myself have a lot of confidence in the whispers, I can't use them as fact. So I don't really like talking about it. I used to put things up on Reddit and other places, and a lot of people were very interested in it, but a lot of people were very negative and a bit aggressive about it. So I don't really touch on it. But yeah, that's basically that. But anyway, I want to show you this. There's a few things here. So this is the week 1 EXO challenge. Also, we have the energy here again. Again, I'm not saying it's the exact same energy as what we saw earlier, but it is the same kind of style. Alright, I can show you with this one, I think. Alright, let me just kill these dudes. Now, I've made a video on this, and I've talked about this many times, but there are always going to be people that don't know what I'm on about, so I'm just here already, so I'll just show you guys. And no, maybe you'll learn something new. It'll be cool. Just kill these guys. No, okay, that should have hit. Okay, so this thing, you know, you use it, you get heat. Cool. Bada bing, bada boom. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here. Most of you probably already know what I'm on about. And wait. Oh, don't. There we go. As you can see, yeah. Oh, it's this one here. There you go. So you see that? And these are called King and Queen. That's the name of this picture. So, yep. And for the record, the guy who made this picture also made this picture here. Now, I don't think we're going to see anything of these in this style and in this art direction anyway, but yep, it's worth pointing that out. Cool. Awesome. And pull up the thingamajiggy. Cool. Those lanterns are the same as the. Yep. So that's that. Anyway, and these are only found in this mission here. And the other thing I want to show you, because I find that this area, I mean, you can find them. What I'm going to show you next, you can find this pretty much anywhere in European pyramid architecture, or beyond that pyramid architecture. Let me just get to. Something else that's very interesting. I don't know if it means anything like at all. But each of these missions are named after an ancient Greek titan. This is, let me guess, this is Atlas. It's Atlas or Oceanus. I'm gonna say this is Oceanus, or no, or is it Phoebe? I'm gonna say Oceanus. Yes, let's go. Got it right. Okay. That was close. Yeah. Bro, I don't appreciate you shooting at me. By the way, I don't know if you can hear it, but if you hear a buzzing noise in the background, that's my mini fridge. Pretty funny. I'm probably gonna have to turn it off when I like record for videos, but I really can't be bothered to do that for this. Okay, also look at this. See that? Wait a minute. Can you, dude? Oh, he's being feisty with me. No. Okay, there we go. Look at that. You can only see this when you're looking at it from a specific angle. Very cool. I have no idea what it means. Don't ask. But okay. And here we have a sword. Two swords. It's just copy paste. And these actually were in the Moon Pyramid as well, but they were at the very start when you first go in. So I think most people missed them. No. Nice. Wow, they actually respawn. That's really cool, guys. Thank you. Nice. Okay. We have the hilt here. Comes down. Blade extends here, and then it comes down. I think there's a better version. Make it to the other side. I think this one is better. So yeah. Comes down. Also, fun fact. Let me just check this real quick. I can't zoom in, but these lines here, I'm pretty sure these are all swords as well. You see how the line is thinner, and then with the white it gets like thicker? I'm pretty sure that's what these are supposed to be, but that's just a guess. I don't know. Maybe they're glaives. I don't know. You see this energy here as well? This energy is also, I think, connected to the weapons from the last season of the Haunted. This energy here. Yep. Very cool. I think this is insane. I'm actually really sad that they got rid of this style. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, I'm gonna really miss this architecture. So cool. I understand why they changed it, but I don't know. That is really cool. Wait, so wait, that just sits there. Wait, this... I don't think I've checked this out yet. What's the point in this? Huh. That's really cool though. Okay, oh this is the best one. Never mind. Whoops. Alright, I'll nuke this dude, and then we'll be done. Wait, my tornado actually teleported with him. That's so cool. And he's dead. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye to the Hydra kids. Bye-bye. Oh, that's actually really lame. Okay, cool. So the blade starts here. That's the hilt. Comes up, comes across. And yeah. Really sick. And if you want to know where we've seen this blade before, comes down a little bit here, longer here, it comes down, and then eventually it slants off. These ones aren't really the best version to show. I think I have a better version. Let me just see here. If I go to my pictures, if I scroll down, actually, wait a minute. If I go here, yeah, is this picking it up? Yeah, comes down, double-edged. So that's that, and then that comes down, and it slants down, keeps going. Yep, pretty cool. Oh wow, there's a lot of people talking here. Depending on how old the first picture is, it could be concept art about Oryx and Savathun, since Oryx is known. No, Adolfo, because the picture was uploaded in. It was after Beyond Light came out. Anyway, so it's actually not that old. It isn't. I'm back doing busy stuff. Okay. Wait, you're back to doing busy stuff, or you're back from, like, you're off doing busy stuff? But also those concepts that came out around Shadowkeep, or was it Shadowkeep? I thought it was like February of 21. I don't know. It's D2 stuff anyway. True. Did you say that you couldn't see the Witness dying in Lightfall? I personally believe he is the highest in command, second only. Will, I agree with you. No. So, I want the Witness to die in Lightfall. I really do. I do. But I don't know if Bungie wants to do that. But I agree with you. Second to the Winnower, 100%. Have you tried connecting with a forensic audio? I don't want to butcher your name. CGI? I'm sorry, but you know who you are. I don't know. I've never tried. I don't know how I would do that. Yeah, I don't know. Eventually, I'm just gonna ask Bungie. But yeah. And like the thing is as well, like they just use for the hidden whispers anyway. They literally just use the same voice actors. They've got like the one guy. I doubt it's even a voice actor. It's probably Jeremy from the janiting whatever. The janitor, just some dude. That guy recognize it's the same voice every single time. Which is another reason like how I can tell it's a voice. Also, my editing software recognizes it as a voice. So, there was a D1 emblem that had a similar shape to that thing on the structure. I don't know which one you mean. Despite initial disappointment with Lightfall reveal and its story having read War 2.0 feels, I hope Bungie was surprised with plot twist again. Me too, Felix. And again, I'm not going to be making up things for myself to make myself feel better. Like I'm not going to be like, well, there's going to be stuff for sure, and I just haven't seen it yet. But like, I can see Bungie doing a bit of a twist, but I don't know. Look up the silent scream emblem. I will do that. Give me 1 second. So, Destiny 1 emblems. And if I search silent... Oh, this one. Wait, what? I'll show it to you now. I don't know what you mean. I don't really recognize it. I don't know, like, what are you saying that it looks like? Despite it's interesting that both the old and new architectural style and energies are still relevant. If so, I wonder what their separate purposes. Yeah, and that's, that's actually a really fair point. The fact that the energy made the transfer from the different art styles, it means that it has a purpose and that it is relevant. Hey, T-28 super heavy tank. Dude's a legend. General Grievous, you are a bold one. I'm doubting if we will ever see Darkness Race, or if it even exists. Oh no, I think it 100% exists. 100%. If we'll see it, I don't know when, but or if, and those whispers are just our imagination. No. And it's been difficult, man. Like, when I... Wait a minute. Like, when I go through whispers and I'm editing them, it's very difficult because, like, I'll hear something, and I'll double check it, I'll triple check it, and I'll be super certain. And then people will just say, well, it's just your imagination. And it's very difficult. It's very difficult. And, the problem is, it doesn't even matter how high quality or low quality the audio is. My friend Archival Mind literally gave me, like, what's the word? Like, the voice lines kind of thing. Obviously, it's all garbled from, like, their editing. But, like, I will always maintain that it's English. In fact, I'm still 100% certain that it is in English, but, yeah, it's been tough, because it's one of those things where, like, I'll find something, and I'll be like, that's actually insane, and then I'll realize, well, the thing is, nobody will believe you anyway, so, GG. But what's probably gonna happen is we're gonna wait. Well, I'm gonna wait. We'll see what the reveals are, and then I'll know. What I will say is, having listened to stuff like the Whispers, all I'm gonna say is that when I see Nezarec consistently getting more and more screen time, and when I see a picture that's titled King and Queen, I am not surprised. That's all I'm gonna say. So far I am pretty... I stand by what I hear, but I can't ever use it like as evidence. And Darkness bosses really love their huge swords. Dude, it's like, who doesn't like a huge sword? Honestly, there's like if I was, you know, like when you're playing like an MMO or any kind of like fantasy game, and you know you got like your swords, like your you know, your one-handed swords, your great swords, your bows. I always go for the big boy sword, always, 100%. The only exception is in League of Legends, because I main Darius, and he's got a big boy axe, so it's cool. Is there anything else I can... Actually, do you know, I'm gonna show you guys one more thing. It's completely separate, but I'm probably gonna put it out in a... I go here, and I go here. So I plan on, this is just, let me just say, this is a sign of things to come. And I can't give a time frame just yet because I'm still settling into college, but if I go here, and then at the same time I'm going to go here, 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 here. Wait for that to load. Cool. Okay. Cool. So you see this. This is my ship. It's chilling. It's in orbit. That's actually not the video I wanted to play. My bad. That's awkward. Where is it? It is... It's not that one. This one. Ow, that's loud. Okay, that's loud. Ow, sorry. Okay, so you saw that and you heard that, right? So I basically have made my own ship engine sounds and jump sounds. and it's going to be very good. I'll play it again. This is the jump sound. Cool. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. Now I've muted the game so you can't hear it. And I'm going to play. It would be. It's not it. Whoops. Or is that it? That's 100% not it. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's just the wrong thing. Here we go. Ow. That's my engine sound. I think it's sick. I have a different version that's a little bit more kind of like... Is it this one? So anyway, also I plan on animating these, but we have this here. Wait a minute. This is early work. So this is me experimenting with a new type of animation for videos. This was the first one I did. Okay. And then we have the second one. This is the second one I did. And then the best one I've done by far is this one. I'm gonna go full screen for this. So I actually want to add audio to this as well. This took me ages to do. So the general idea, right, is if you look here, you can see that the rock is cracking, and it's like breaking. So the idea is that the dragon is falling, the Ahamkara is falling down, and they're like on a cliffside watching it. And then these are their ghosts. So I really want to add in like the sound of like the Ahamkara going like or whatever, you know, and then have like some wind going on, some cloak fluttering, maybe some ghost noises, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. Enough of that. And the spiky shape on the wall, you said you didn't know the meaning of. It's like in a boss shape. Yeah, true. Like sci-fi with the J. Okay, Sci-J. Gotcha. Find a student that's a major or a minor that matches up with the research and get their help because this is super interesting. Yeah, I should, man. I should. So what I will say, right, and I know I've missed a lot of. I have to go down and do that. But anyway, So I um I made, so I'm not gonna bring it up. I actually just can't be bothered. But you know, if you look up my whisper videos, you'll see the first one I did. I spent the first like 3 minutes of that video, um, basically saying these are just my interpretations. I'm not the best at editing. This is my first time doing it. And the main reason that I'm even making that video is to try and find somebody who's better than me to do it. Because basically, I was messing around with it and then I found out, wait a minute, I can understand what these voices are saying. Now, this is when you're in the moon pyramid, right? And then there's like over like the PA system is what it sounds like, you know, like the main whispers. Well, I found that if I slowed them down, I added a noise reduction and I added some vocal enhancers. Um, I found that I could actually understand the words that were being said. And I was like, wait a minute, is this in English? And so I took that same formula and I began applying it to other whispers, and yeah, I could actually understand what was being said. And over this has been like, what, like a year now, nearly 2 years. I have been consistently improving the way I do this now, so like I'm obviously better at it. That video is outdated in terms of like the quality of those voices, but what I'm trying to say is like I wasn't trying to be like, whoa, look at me, I got this thing, look at whatever. I'm just trying to get somebody else to do it, because my idea, right, was that if the voices are in English, then if you can find out what they're saying, GG. Doesn't matter. You can be completely, you can be a non-gamer. You don't have to understand Destiny at all. If you're good at editing audio and you can strip away the editing that Bungie's done to these voices and you can get them to be really clear, then GG. So I put that video out there as a way of me saying, just go for it. And I think just people weren't interested. People weren't bothered. And people were, of course, interested in, you know, what I was saying. It's not that. It's just that people weren't interested in doing it themselves. And no, I think it's a tragedy because, like, you know, the thing is, like, you know, I could bring up whispers, right? And then you'd probably be like, I don't really get what's going on at all. The thing is, like, I don't really know what to say because, like, it's the best that I can do, but I'm not exactly good at it. I'm using a video editing software to do it. So I just think it's a tragedy. I think it's probably one of the biggest tragedies in the entire game's history, if I'm being completely honest with you, because Bungie has put these whispers in there, and they're very spoilerific. And they do it and they laugh because they know nobody's going to ever figure out what's being said. And they put them in the general ambience. They put them in missions. They put them in trailers. You know, for the giggles. I've done it over trailers and they're there as well. And people are probably never going to hear about it. And it's a shame. I don't know. It is what it is. So. Your opinion or ideas are still worth sharing. I agree with you. It's just that like I've had people basically like armchair doctors like try and like diagnose me with like schizophrenia and stuff like that. So it just gets old. And I understand it's one of those things where it's like you need to not be sensitive about it, and at the same time, you know, if I'm proven right with it, then obviously it's fine. It's just that it's not really nice. Like, I'm not doing it for views. I don't really care about that, and I'm not doing it to be whatever. I don't care. But it's not nice when you're working on something and you just know that it's probably going to be controversial to a certain extent. I don't know. And again, like, if I could make it perfect, like, okay, so the final blow for me, I will show you this. I will show you this because this is, I think it's stupid, right? If I bring this, I'm going to mute Destiny again. So I don't care if you can understand what's being said or not, right? But this is my general point. So what I'm going to play for you, this is the sound of Icefall Mantle being activated. Okay, cool. It's loading. 1 second. So I called that at the time layer A. That is unedited. I have not touched that whatsoever. That is the base version of Icefall Mantle. This is layer B. When I say layer, this is all that layer B, C, and D, they all come from that one sound. Wait for it. So I think I cut it up into different sections. I don't know why it's like that. So B is just me trying to isolate the main things you hear in layer A. So that sound there, you can kind of hear that. So it's just trying to isolate that. And then we get to C. If I was to show that to you separately, you would think that this is from a completely separate clip. That is still from the same thing. And then we've got layer D. If it'll come up. So, like, the point of the matter is, like, I literally proved that not only is there way more going on with Icefall Mantle, I literally took the different layers of the whispers and I separated them. Like, there were multiple sentences being said in that one thing. Again, I don't care if you could understand what was being said or not. I'm just trying to say, like, I literally put it out there saying, this is more complex than you think. These are all things that are being said. And then I also offered my interpretations of what was being said. And the main thing I was trying to say is, and the thing is, if you look at my Icefall Mantle video, I literally did a tutorial. I did a tutorial on how to do it. And I put on Reddit, I gave a really detailed tutorial on how to do it. And then people were just like, you know. So at that point, I just realized, you know, people aren't really going to... The main purpose of this is to get somebody else to do it, and nobody's interested. And I'm just kind of getting, you know. And then, if this is kind of, you know, maybe selfish, but from like a business side of it, the last thing I want is for my YouTube identity to be that of a conspiracy theorist, because I'm not. I really am not a conspiracy theorist. Like, I do theories, sure, but like I said, most of the time they are backed up by research, and I consider them to be backed up by facts. Like, at the end of the day, like, I would even say that I'm a lore channel, not necessarily a theory channel. A theory channel is like, well, this is what if, this is a possibility. A lot of my videos, I straight up say, like, this is this, and the architecture and the lore is indicating that this is the case. So, in a way, like, because, like, another thing is, if you look, excuse me, if you look stats-wise, the Whisper videos are probably my most popular videos view-wise. And yet I don't want to be known as the guy who's putting out whispers and then claiming to know what they're saying. So it just isn't viable. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be depressing about it. I don't know. And I remember Oric speaking to the deep, and its conversation sounded nothing like the Winnower. Yep, true, Will. 100%. Yep. Did I talk about it? I didn't talk about it in Lightfall. I had a person come to me. So I know, I did. I talked about this when I raided with some of the guys from the Discord. I'm about to literally run my KD into the gutter, and I'm gonna talk while playing Crucible. It's gonna be brilliant. Let's do it. I was asked by somebody, where is the winnow? Is it just too quiet? There it is. Cool. Why isn't it... Sorry, where is the winnower lore? So my answer to that was, well, first of all, if the winnower has been scrapped, or if the winnower has been replaced by the witness, in terms of, like, characters. I'm gonna turn this up and then I'm gonna turn this down. Cool. Then Bungie would have done that with Witch Queen. And when I say they would have done it, I mean they would have made it really clear. Like, they would have been really clear in saying the witness wrote Unveiling. The witness is the enemy of the gardener. Like, the witness was in the OG Black Garden with the gardener. The fact that they haven't means that there's a gap. And you have gaps like Unveiling, where it's very clear to me that the final cutscene of Shadowkeep and Unveiling, that's from two different characters. You have the fact that they speak in two different ways. The winnower speaks using I and me pronouns, and the witness speaks using us and we. That's another gap right there. You have the fact that the worm gods worship the darkness and serve the darkness, potentially being the closest servants of the darkness, apart from, I guess, the witness, and yet they don't recognize the witness as their master, and Rolk has to go and bully them into submission. If the winnower showed up, they would have just served him willingly. You have the fact that Savathun says that the witness was once mortal. Cool. Oh no, but she's lying. Okay, well then she's also said that the witness has had a race of people that were given the Golden Age. Savathun never lies about the same thing twice, so I consider that part to be fact. So you have all these gaps in the witness's lore, and ultimately, what do? They indicate to us that there is another character involved, and that of course is the winnower. At the same time, we've had the gardener in D1 and in D2 lore, most recently with Saint 14's Dream in Deepstone Crypt. In Deepstone Crypt lore, he has a dream, you know, it's his exo dream, you know, like the one that they have. And a woman comes in, and she talks about, you know, you're so much like your father, and this, that, and the other, and it just really seems to indicate that this is the gardener. You can't have the gardener without the winnower. And Shadowkeep was proof of that with Unveiling. Unveiling made it very clear that there are two characters, the gardener and the winnower. Now you'll have people, right? You have people actually that completely deny they will completely deny that Unveiling even happened. They will say Unveiling is completely a metaphor, and it's just like a sermon or a message. There never was an original Black Garden, and there never was the Flower game, and the Gardener and Winnower don't exist. Well, I disagree with that, because Destiny 1 disagrees with that, and I definitely go with the Destiny 1 lore. I mean, you want to talk about the Gardener, you have the Veiled Woman statue. Everybody's like, oh yeah, that's the Winnower, that's the darkness, yeah. And then the Witness got revealed, and they're like, wait a minute, so then why is there this statue in the pyramids? Who's this? Well, let's just say I've been saying that it's the Gardener for quite a while, and I still stand by that. So, as for the Winnower, yeah, he said that he's coming in Shadowkeep, and yeah. Now there is a theory that my friend Archival Mind has put out there that is that the witness has potentially merged with the winnower, but that's 100% a theory in my books, in the sense that, like, we just don't know. No, I think the winnower still exists, 100%. Yeah. I think for Bungie's end, it doesn't make any sense that you would have a character called the Winnower introduced to us in Shadowkeep, and then have a character called the Witness that is like it's. Let me put it like this. Let me just put it like this. If the Witness is that character from Unveiling, they wouldn't have made it sound so much like Winnower, right? Like you wouldn't have had another W name. You would have given it something else. Sorry. For example, like the Entity or the Dark Voice or the Formless One. Call it the Formless One. That's a brilliant alternative name. But the fact that you have in one expansion the Winnower, and then two expansions later, the Witness, that's another indicator that there's another character going on, because otherwise it's way too confusing for people. Sorry, I'm missing the chat again. Oh, I have seen this. Yeah, thanks, dude. I spent a long time working on it. Oh, nah, it was a day. I spent a day working on it. And my goal is to... Oh, come on. My goal is to integrate that into videos. We'll see. We'll see. This pulse is so good. I love it. Like, I don't think it's meta, but it feels nice for me. I tried. And those are from the pyramid scales, right? So if you're on about the sound effects, so Archival Mind made a video, and you can still find it. It's a collection of the pyramid sound effects used in Season of Arrivals, and I completely, like, redid them. Like, I changed a lot about them, let's just say. So it's actually pretty sick. So not only do I have my own ship sounds, but they're all made from pyramid ship noises, which is pretty sick. Sounds like a song, like jumping of... Yeah, so the second version has a bit of a song in it. Oh, yikes, I gotta scroll down here. I gotta scroll down. Oh my goodness, I missed so many. Thank you for being here, guys, by the way. This is just a test stream, but you're really turning out. It's insane. If they had better people, yeah. No. I didn't reverse the sound. How am I doing? I'm doing good, Mr. Tank. I just moved to college. I moved... Try and fusion rifle me. Okay, well I guess, yeah. I'm doing good. I just moved to college. I haven't started college yet. College for me starts next week. And you know, I was really worried because I wanted to be able to do YouTube here, and I had no idea if my room would be accommodating for my setup, like if my desk could fit stuff, if the internet would be any good. The internet so far is very good. I mean, that's why I'm streaming, right? I just want to see if it's sustainable or not. And And yeah, um, my apartment. So guys, it's actually insane, right? So the city that I'm doing college in, there's a really huge accommodation crisis, and everything was just like booked out. And one of the reasons why I was gone for a while is because I was really, really like I had no idea if I was going to be able to do college because I couldn't find accommodation at all, and everything that was available was like stupidly expensive. And I ended up getting my room by winning a lottery. if you if you can believe that, I actually won a lottery and I got my room. So I'm very fortunate to be here. My apartment, I'm going to be sharing it with one other person. I haven't met them yet. They have moved in, but I think what they did was they moved their stuff in and then they went back home. And they're probably going to move back up on like Sunday, because it's still really early. Yeah, it's been a bit of a journey, honestly. It's been crazy. The other thing as well, I talked about it several months ago, but my bank is actually shutting down, and that's been a real nightmare to deal with. Because not only, I have to change my bank account, and then, because my bank is getting shut down, there's no point in putting my YouTube payment thing as that, right? So I've not been paid at all by YouTube. And so I've got like a chunk of money just sitting there, and I can't really do anything with it. So I did get another bank account, and then it turns out that the IBAN that they gave me was a Romanian IBAN. This was Revolut. I don't know if you've heard of it. They're now considered a bank. It's all like online. And basically Google AdSense doesn't accept IBANs that are like that, like, because I think Romanian IBANs are 20 characters in length and they wanted 22 characters in length. So after all that time getting Revolut and that other bank, I can't use it. So then I had to get another bank, and I had like no time between the move. So there's a bank in my college, and we went there yesterday, my parents and I, and I am in the process of making an account with that. And really, it's just like, yeah, I've been good. It's been very stressful because I'm really, really, I feel like I haven't been able to really reach my full potential with YouTube yet because stuff keeps on happening, Like, I think it was 2 years ago, I started off YouTube 2 years ago, and it was going great, and then school stuff became really bad. And I'm not going to go into that whole situation, but then that happened. And then last year, I was doing YouTube, and then I got COVID, and then I had family come and visit, and they were here for a very long time, and just stuff happens, And then this year, there's the bank stuff going on, there's the accommodation stuff going on, I don't know what's going on with college, and then family came again this summer, and so I couldn't really do it. And it's been very frustrating because, I have all of these ambitions and plans, and I haven't been able to really get rolling. So my goal is, once I get settled into college, if I can get a good schedule going between managing my time with schoolwork, and that's the thing. I'm in my final year of college, right? So everything is really going to be heavy duty. If I can manage my time between that and YouTube, and then I can get this bank stuff sorted so I can actually get paid, then I'm hoping I can just tear into things. I know that was a really long ramble, but yeah, it's been a huge journey to get to where I am right now in terms of like my accommodation and stuff. And there were a lot of unknown factors, like just the fact like there was a really good chance, right, that I would have moved to college and then not been able to have my PC like this. But I had no way of knowing. So it's been very stressful, but I've been very blessed and it's been working out. Man, it is what it is. Hey Google Plus, how you doing, man? Oh yeah, Felix. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you're on about Project. What was it? Project Needle and Project Predator. Yeah. Um, those aren't necessarily for that. So do you know what? So like I made the Eldritch theory back in the day, and I really enjoyed making it. And I was like, well, I'm gonna do this just because like I wasn't actually trying to I wasn't trying to do YouTube at the time. I was just doing it for the giggles, right? Because like I was, you know, a big lore fan, and I wanted to share what I had found. So I was like, yeah, I'll do the Ankara next. I'll see what I can find, and I'll do the 9. The thing is, for as hidden as the pyramid stuff is, there's actually more pyramid information out there than the 9 and Ahamkara. And especially the Ahamkara, I feel like there's nothing that I could find about the Ahamkara that you wouldn't have already known. And then as for the 9, yeah, you can go a bit deeper into that, but another thing as well is the pyramid stuff is consistently, like there's stuff consistently being added to the pyramid stuff, and that is the priority for me. So will I ever do like a Project Needle where I go deep into the 9? Maybe, but I'll tell you what, honestly, oh, this pulse is so good. This pulse is so good. Excuse me. Oh. No, 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 no. Not in my house. If I was to do like a 9 really heavy duty project, it would probably be like after Final Shape if the 9 weren't resolved then. Unlucky. Are you Asian? I am not Asian. No. I am not Asian. Nope. Let me just go down. I am the I'm the Whisperer. Yeah, sure. And like, just the final thing I will say about the Whispers, right, is that it's not like I listen to everything and I understand all of it. There are plenty of things that like I will pick up and I will know for a fact that it's voices, right? And I just won't know what's being said, and I'll just leave it. Like I'll just leave it, and I'll be like, well, that's that. So it's not like I'm just making up or I'm coming like it's not like I hear something and I don't know what it is, and so I just slap a guess onto it. I kind of did that with the first video, because again, the first video was just to get. Yeah, I deserve to die there. The first video was just to get people to try and work on it, so like I kind of did guess a little bit with that, but for the others, no, I didn't, and I don't know. How was the move? The move was good. It was actually, the move was very smooth. We were able to. Yikes, man. We were able to fit everything in the car, and no, it went well. It was good. It's very good. Am I late? No, you're not late at all. Errol, I'm just streaming for the giggles, man. I'm just doing this for the giggles, just to see if the internet is okay. The internet here, so it is wireless internet, so maybe it's gonna be not as stable, but speed-wise, I'm getting like 10 to 11 megabytes per second download. And I think it's like 6 to 7 upload, which is better than what I have at home. Unlucky. Sir, please. I mean, your Eldritch theory is no, it's not. No, 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 no. I wouldn't say that, man. You see, here's the thing. You need to remember that there was a lot. The flinch. Wait a minute. Yeah, get out of here. What you need to remember is that part of it was that the 3 classes we have now are actually based off of 3 light bearers. That the basically part of the theory was that when the gardener gave, so take Nezric for example. Nezric's a prime example of this. Nezric has the light, right? And I'm pretty sure that's just a fact because he can come back to life. He's still alive after death. And by the way, if you, and I'm saying that as a fact, Nezric is alive right now, even though his body is dead. And the Bungie store actually says that Bungie has a replica of his helmet, and they literally say, like, Nezric's reach has no limits, and even the strongest of the Guardians are, like, susceptible to it. So he is still, like, again, I'm probably gonna make a video about the fact that there are souls in the Destiny universe. Souls are a concept that are real, and that also applies to this race. Yes, their bodies are gone, but they still have souls. But anyway, I think that's due to the light, right? A good example of this is Finch's knight, Ken. There's a lore thing in Witch Queen where Ken is talking to Finch, even though he's dead. And Finch is like, no, I'm not gonna res you. I'm not gonna res you. Yeah, I know you hate being dead, but I'm not gonna res you. It's not happening. Which proves, again, that, yeah, if a being with the light is dead and yet can still, you know, exist, there you go. But anyway, part of the theory was that when this pyramid race had their original golden age, there were light bearers. And so when we had our golden age, when we had our guardians made, the gardener basically took 3 examples of light bearers and then copied and pasted them through the classes. So like the Titans would be based off of a character, the Hunters would be based off of a character, and the Warlocks. And the theory was that, for example, the Warlocks are based off of Osiris, and that's also guessing that Osiris in his previous life was like in ancient Egypt. So like, no. Again, these haven't been necessarily proven wrong, but what I'm trying to say is no, my theory, the OG theory, is not 100% right, or even 99% right. In its entirety, no, definitely not. I hope your college preparations are going well, because I don't have any direct transport to my school, and I have to carefully choose the Hollow Residence 03. Studies in capital city are already pain. Yeah. In my secondary school, I'd say most of the people there would have gone to college in the capital. Yeah, no thanks. I'm good. That hip fire accuracy, dude, this thing is so good. Okay, now I just kind of... Wait, how did I live? Wait, what? Wait, what? He meleeed me twice. Okay, well, you wanna be cheeky with me, you're gonna... I am the slippiest hunter in existence. You will never catch me. Maybe if you share the visual of the... I don't know what you mean by that. I actually don't know. Adolfo, I don't know what you mean by the visuals. Yeah, no, it's not that. It's not that. The conspiracies today are the facts. It's not that. It's just like, that's not what I want my channel identity to be, you know? Nothing wrong with having a detail-oriented eye or ear. Nothing wrong with having a detailed-oriented eye or ear. You're gonna have to be more brazen about... Yeah, I steal the attention. Okay. It should be on the subject, but same. Don't allow it to affect your humility. The person you tried to say you have schizoid behavior is gross. Be resourceful and find the student you can use as a project on a resume utilizing their forensic audio capabilities. Shoot, you could do what other small content creators have done and basically shadow the bigger... Mylan Games would love to help you go somewhere. No, don't apologize for spamming. Sai, when you say that Mylan Games would love to help me, is that just like, are you saying like as a personality, like that in his personality, like he would, or are you saying he has actually stated that? Because at the moment, I'm pretty sure like none of the major lore creators know I exist. I saw on Twitter one guy tweeted a Bife asking, "What do you think of Venextron's theories?" and it just didn't get any response. Yeah, but I'm not. That's interesting. And I don't know. So, yes, here's the thing, right? There is the thing of there's the option to be more brazen about it and to double down. You know, it's like I say something, they say no, it's not, and then I double down on it. But I don't. The thing is, like, it all comes down to the fact that I am not good enough by myself at it, and I am aware of that, and I recognize that. So, because of that, I am confident with my own opinion, but like I'm not gonna try. It's not good enough. It's not worth it to try and convince other people. Do you get me? Do you know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. So it's not a fight worth having, and I think the negative outcomes are like way worse than the positive. So, but no, like my goal has always been when it comes to the whispers to have somebody better than me work on it. And as always, when it comes to the lore of Destiny 2, I don't care about being right. I just want to like know what the answer to a lot of these mysteries are. And with the pyramid ships, because there's like no lore books about them, and there's like nothing about them at all, I had to turn to studying architecture, studying concept art, and studying whispers. And that's just how it is. But it is what it is. Okay. But Sai, thank you a lot for. It will bug you for life. Yeah, it will, man, 100%. Which is why I'm probably gonna ask when everything gets revealed, right? Like, if there is a race and stuff like that. When all that, I'm probably just gonna ask somebody at Bungie. Can you just say whether or not they're English? Like, I'm very confident they're English. Like, it's I should definitely find a student. My brother, a business major, runs a business with the help of... Yeah. Oh, rip. Okay, that was just bad on my part. And I need that pulse rifle. Yeah, Errol, man. I got so lucky with it. I don't think the roll is that insane. Right? Oh, bro, I got major spec on this thing. Oh, my dude. But it's good. Wombo combo. Wombo combo. Oh, I have to be quiet. I forgot. Man. And it is from Kingfall. Yeah. Did you complete the King's Fall? No, I have not. That missed. What? The furthest I got. So I did attempt it with some friends, and we got to Golgoroth. But bro, people have 3-manned the raid. They have 2-manned Oryx. So I think in time, this raid is going to be a joke. Okay. I need to concentrate on this. Actually, I don't. It's just control. Beef? Beef ego is too... Oh, you're on about Bife. Oh. No, Bife is fine. I don't have anything really against him. I don't watch his videos personally. But one thing I will say is I do appreciate the fact that he made that Dynasty video. You know, like the big massive. I do have a lot of respect for him to do that. Because that's just a pure, you know, that's a passion project. Oh, I got too close. Yeah, we do. Honestly, I probably would, clone. I probably would, do a thing with Kaz again. Kaz is honestly, I have a huge amount of respect for that guy, and just the fact that he's willing to just help all those people. I don't know if he still does it, but I know that he primarily just helps people do dungeons and stuff like that, which is it's very kind of him. So I'll tell you one thing, with this new like rating system that Bungie's adding in, for like, you know, how friendly players are and stuff like that, I think Kaz is gonna do very well. Unlucky. I would do a thing with him, 100%. I mean, whether it's a podcast or whatever. Yeah, no, he just seems to be a very, very... I think he's as genuine as they get. Yep. Didn't Van mention that Riley wanted to do... Yeah, Riley. I actually commented on, this is ages ago. I commented on one of Riley's videos, and I asked, do you want to do a podcast? And he was like, yeah, I would. And I was like, awesome. And I basically put my Discord in the comments, but I think because of YouTube's thing, it kept on, I don't think he did it, but basically my comment with my means of contacting me, or whatever, it kept on getting deleted. So I just kind of figured, oh, okay. No, Riley is great. I don't know if Riley does scripts for his videos or not, but it kind of seemed like he didn't. And yet, he does a very good job. Very good job in those videos. You know, I would love to do a podcast with Riley. 100%. But it just didn't really work out. I might try again later. Maybe he's got a Twitter that I can contact or something. I don't know. Maybe I did try and use it. I don't know. Imagine someone no man the raid. True, that's why I don't say what I don't like about him, because I like that people like him. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be dead honest, I don't really watch lore videos anymore. Not really. There's nobody that I really watch for lore. I think I've become, my type of personality is that I find the thing that really matters, and then when I find that, I only focus on that, and so the other things that don't matter as much, I just don't care about. And so I have become so focused on the pyramids because I see this story that's been this story that's been built up for years, right? And I'm focused on that. I mean, hey, you want to talk about whispers? You literally have whispers coming from the Nezarec relics, which, yeah, oh yeah, they've been very interesting. But anyway, yeah, because I'm so focused on the pyramid stuff, because that's, for me, that's the real story and the winnower. When there's an update, like a lore video on Callus or some other thing, I just don't really, I don't know. Somebody actually who I would like to talk to is Evade, or Evase, or whatever. I feel like in terms of the bigger content creators, me and him are probably the most alike. Because Bife and Mylan, they seem to stick more towards what's just in the game. Evase seems to go into the theory territory. No, again, I don't consider myself to be purely a theory thing, but, like, yeah. I'm going to talk about your Eldritch Theory and others and others. You don't have to do that at all, Fo. You don't have to do that, man. It's okay. Because, like, I mean, okay, you can, like, feel free to, like, say, well, I have this opinion that this is whatever, but, like, you don't need to be, like, advertising, hey, guys, there's this person called Venextron, and he's got this theory, and it's like, you don't need to do that. That's fine, man. Don't worry about that. I appreciate it. I've seen people that, maybe it was you, I don't know, but I've seen people that have commented stuff like that, but... Wait. Yikes, man. Also, did you get the first jumping puzzle in one go when we did... Are you on about... If you're on about the tomb ships, then... Oh my goodness, man. If you're on about the tomb ships, no. I did not do that in one go. furthest you made it is War Priest. Yeah. I mostly read the lore. More like TTS the lore. Errol, are you there's a guy in the Discord and I think he's Russian? I can't remember. And I remember he like translates the videos. Are you him? Or is this somebody different? I watch Evase as well, yeah. I should reach out to Evase. I don't know why he changed his name, Sai. I don't know. What else can I do? Oh, I will show you this. So I talked about that sword stuff. Well, there's actually, you know, there's a bit more going on with that. Errol is Riddle. Thank you, clone. Leamington. Yeah, that's, I knew, I got mixed up. I knew it was Lem something. Yeah. Leamington is Russian, that's right. I'm not Russian. I know the guy, but I'm the Riddle. Okay, cool. And Adolfo, if you're in the Discord, what's your username? Looks like there's a pyramid in the Nine's realm. We talked about swords. Look at that. It even has the slant. And then, look at that, sword there again. Yes, sir. I can't remember if there's anything really of, Then there is, if I go to... Actually, I will go here and I'll show you this real quick. Game type, we'll go... Why not? Yeah, Adolfo, you're Ashafay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, guys, it's like, the thing is, it's like, I see these things, and I just know, yeah, people just don't see it. The joy use, well, my personal opinion, Felix, is that this is that sword from the Winnower picture. Because it's, when you have this constant, like, when you have this sword, right, that's everywhere, copied and pasted around the place. There's only one other sword, apart from like Oryx's sword, but that's obviously not it, right? It's the dude with the sword, and it even kind of matches the Beyond That Architecture sword. So we have the Sphinx here. Oh, that's a snail. Is that a snail? I think it's a snail. Maybe. He's got like the two little eye things. I want to show you the pony. Oh, this was actually. So you remember that shirt thing I was showing you earlier? You can literally see it way bigger with the shadow. Looks like a shirt at the V thing here, and the other thing here and here. The pony. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's actually like a unique sound. I'm gonna turn this up. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a... But basically, when I edited that sound, it sounds like a neigh. So I think it's supposed to be like a horse sound. Look at the pony. Oh, I didn't actually... I never noticed that. Oh my goodness. This really is Pony Plaza. Wow. Oh, I can't get up there. That's a shame. But yeah, I'll show you that. Oh, then here's the other one. Oh man, this place is full of horses. Literally a horse. Again, why? Like, there's. So here's the other thing. And then we got this, which is a bit. Kind of looks like people to me. I mean, those are, they got a dude, you got the hair, you got the hands and the legs. And so a friend of mine had a theory, right? And it was that the pyramids came and they also influenced humanity. And the idea is that you have all of these links with humanity, and so it's that humanity borrowed from the pyramids and not the other way around. But my argument to that, and the reason why I don't believe that, is because you have the animals, the lions and the horses. These creatures are native to Earth, and we know that because we can literally, you can go to the horse, and then you can go and you can track its evolution from when it began as, I don't know, like some little fish thing or something probably, I don't know. And then you can watch it evolve over time into a horse. So horses are native to Earth, 100%. And I doubt Bungie is lazy enough to copy and paste a horse into a different whatever. So, you know, I don't believe that if we agree that there are established links to humanity in the pyramids, then it has to be that the pyramids took it from humanity, not the other way around. And in that case, you have the Rosetta Stone in the moon, not the moon, in the Vow pyramid, the stone with the Latin alphabet on it. There you go. I mean, I just think that these things really sealed the deal in terms of. And every time I kind of get doubts, and I think, man, it's a bit, you know, I don't know, it's a bit out there that they're from humanity or whatever. Every time I get those doubts, I think back to like the ponies or the Latin alphabet, and I just think, okay, there's no other explanation. And finally, I'm more focused on killing enemies. Yeah. I know there's a Halo reference. There is. It is. Yep. You are 100% correct, clone. I never saw that pony. I wonder if the pyramid race still have horses. I don't think so. I think everything's just dead. Honestly. I feel like everything's just dead. So this is Eternity. Obviously this came out in D2, right? Where'd it go? Look at that. Wow. There's her sword again. So when I look at the architecture of the 9, for me, it all the theme of it is foreshadowing, right? And I think the dungeon prophecy really just kind of confirms that. So, yeah. I can't remember if there's really anything else. I have no idea what that is, by the way. You have the key. I think it's a key symbol. Oh, is this a key? I don't know. What do you think? It's like you have the thing here, and then the teeth for the key? Nah, probably not. I don't know. But anyway. Cool. Maybe they know about Juan. Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah, Juan. Is there any... I think Crucible map-wise, I don't think there is... Oh, yes, I want to show you this. No, I don't want to play control. No. I want to show you this. Look at gummy bears. Yeah, they do, actually. I wonder when we will meet the 9 again, since Sabathin mentioned them. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's tough. It's really, like, with Lightfall, it just seems so... With Neomuna, it all just seems so isolated from the main story. Which I don't like. So let's guess sword buffs coming in final shape, lol, yeah. I have no idea what it is, by the way. What if it's inside the Traveler? I don't know about that one, Chief. This is the Dreadnought, and you have... I'm pretty sure these are the statues of Oryx. These are either the statues of Oryx, or it's like... No, this is... Sorry. So, no, I think, if I remember... I could be wrong, but I think this is the area. I think that's... Crota, Nokris, Oryx. But I might be wrong. I don't remember. But I saw a theory, right? And I don't agree with all of it, but one aspect of it really is interesting. And I'm gonna see if I can find it. Okay. As soon as the first Guardians penetrated the Dreadnought, Shax's Red Jacks launched a boarding party to Oryx's fortress. By war's end, they'd fought all the way to the ship's impossible weapon, quote-unquote, the Dark Ordnance that obliterated the Awoken fleet. It was there that they found what the Warlocks named the Cathedral of Dusk, a hive burial site. For what? A former master of Oryx? Comrade? Lover? It was vile and obvious that Oryx never expected the light to reach so deep inside his throne, to such an intimate space. But he didn't expect a lot of things, like a Guardian training ground atop the husk of his dead ship. So, I'm gonna copy and paste this. Never mind, it's too big. Unlucky. But anyway, this map is actually a burial site. And the theory claims that this is a burial site for Nezarec. And the reason for that is because the thing that was buried here was vile. And Nezarec in Nezarec's Sin lore is described as being arch and vile. So I mean, also, this is Cathedral of Dusk, and then there's the whole when dusk does fall in Nezarec's Sin lore. You have this symbol, These, I'm pretty sure, are not hive runes. So who knows what this is? I mean, I guess they are actually, they kind of have to be hive runes, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh, there's another thing. I think it is... Also, actually, want to see something interesting? This is not it. Wait a minute. There's a red version, but we've got energy in here as well, which is interesting. It's not the exact same. I'm not saying it is, but it's very this type of energy, not the red version. This is actually in the Scarlet Spire strike when you're standing on the plates. Look at this. So we have a circle and a line coming down, right? You see that? A circle with a line coming down? Well, if I'm now, this is just a guess. I don't know, right? I'm just saying it's a guess. You flip it. It's like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Yep. That's pretty much it. I think it's everything in this map. I'm trying to think, oh, there's this as well. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the group. I don't know. Warline 0 will be back to meta. Portal looks like a Vex portal. I'd honestly scrap this ancient humanity idea. The race could have been ancestors of humans, but Oryx is older than our planet. So I'm pretty sure, so does that not debunk this? No, Will. So that is a huge question because, you do have the fact that the Hive are said to be like millions of years old. But that doesn't mean... I mean, first of all, that doesn't mean that, okay, so let me put it like this. Okay. The Witness was around when the Hive were around, okay? We know that the Hive, we know that the Witness was once mortal. I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna pull this up and I'm just gonna play it. And,
The Witness was once mortal. Its people were blessed by the light, just as your kind were. In the light, these beings found power and knowledge. But they were not content. In that darkness, these beings found power and knowledge. But they were not content. Power and knowledge turned to greed and despair. The Witness was forever changed.
cool. So we know that, the Witness was once mortal, had a race, given a golden age, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Have the light and the darkness, cool. And at the same time, evidence really strongly suggests that this race, I mean, okay, fine. Wait a minute. that's the wrong one. Uno momento. All I'm gonna say is this. I'm not even gonna say this, I'm just gonna show it. What is this doing inside of a pyramid location? The pyramids have horses, sphinxes. They have statues of people that have no faces or whatever. They have statues of what looks like a copy and paste of an Egyptian god. They have an artifact with Latin alphabet, you know, the Latin alphabet on it. In the one concept art, they have Egyptian hieroglyphics, pretty much. And now we have this. So I really don't think ancient humanity is out of the question. I really don't. I really don't. Fun fact, Ikora in D2, Vanilla D2, said that old Earth shamans used to use the void. What? What? You have the fact that Nezarec, who is linked with the Witness now, unfortunately, was worshipped by ancient humanity as a god. So, you know, pyramids definitely had a presence. And I really don't think it's a stretch to argue that that was their origin. Yeah, no, I still stand by it. I still stand by it. Well, I think the pyramid race from a different timeline where the Darkness Spawn is trying to... Oof. So, like, that is another possibility, right? Like, if you want to dodge the Oryx or the Hive situation, which is like, you know, they're millions of years old, how can they be ancient humanity? We do know that other universes exist. Something that people miss in Unveiling is that in Unveiling, when the Gardener and Winnower clash, they don't just make the universe of Destiny, they make all the universes. It's universes plural. So there's a chance that they're from a different universe, but no, it can't be. No, it can't be, because as far as we know, the Winnower and Gardener are contained to this universe. And the reason why I say that is because if the Winnower and Gardener were not contained to this universe, then the stakes wouldn't be so high. Because then, okay, fine. You're busy in this universe, I'm just gonna go to the other universe and win there. Cool. So, I'm pretty sure that they are contained to this dimension, which means, and if the Gardener gave the pyramids a golden age before their fall to the dark side or whatever, then they would need to be here as well. That's how I see it. Okay, Max, yeah, I'll be with you in a minute. Maybe Lightfall is there, Neon City. So, no, Errol, I really wanted it to be. Like, when I heard about Neptune before it came out, and I looked at the skies, like, that's, you know, I was really hoping that we were going to go here. I think it would have been perfect. I think it actually would have been, especially when in Witch Queen we literally got this statue except for the banner, and that we got the statue and then we had the ring. It would have been perfect. It would have been perfect, but maybe for final shape, who knows? Nezarec is going to be the Season 19 final boss. Leamington also discovered that Nezarec met Oryx. That's interesting, Clone. I'm gonna need to see that. So then Cloud Striders would seek refuge in the last city. They have short lives and they have chosen his fate as well. Yeah, I would say maybe there's a chance we can take the citizens of Actually, how do you evacuate a whole planet? I don't know. some of those tunes show up in Touch of Malice. What do you mean, Adolfo? Arch and Vile, maybe something to do with the No. They're saying, the lore says that's the description of Nezarec, Errol. That Nezarec is, I will show you. I'll just show you. I'm not gonna. No, whoops. Okay, so he is. Oh, they changed it. Wait, he is that which is end, and then he is that which is end. Bro, there's a typo. That's a typo, man. Dude, that's so bad. Anyway, he is end, covets sin. He's the final god of pain, the purest light, the darkest hour, and he will rise again. By the way, him getting a capital H, right? That symbolizes that he is basically a god. And I say that because in the Bible, for example, whenever God is mentioned or like Jesus is mentioned, they always get a capital. So, yeah. And he, capital. Oh no, never mind. Wait, so why does he get a capital here? And then his doesn't? Oh, bro, man, Bungie, just like, if you're gonna go for a theme, just stick with it, man. Wait, why does he get a capital here? And it doesn't get a capital here? Bruh. Oh man, it's, Bungie. But anyway, he is not a demon, but he is a fiend. Which, by the way, right? You know what's funny? This is funny in my opinion. This whole lore thing is waffle, by the way. This is literally just bring that over there. Whoops. Fiend definition. The definition of fiend is an evil spirit or demon. So it's saying he's not a demon, but he's a demon. Okay. And then it's saying he's arch and vile. So. Oh, it's such waffle. This is the thing. He will. Wait, where is it? When the guiding shine fades and all seems lost, he will call to you. So, my guess is after Lightfall. Yeah. There you go. Bro, I gotta... Titan is fundament. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I'll check that out, clone. Excuse me. Do those Savathun truth lines tell you? I mean, no, right? So here's the thing, Will. And I've said this, and I'll say it again here. So I looked at this picture back in the day, and even going through the moon pyramid, it was very clear. So obviously this is the pyramid race, right? This is the thing. I mean, okay, first of all, you want to talk about ancient humanity, you got a person right there. But anyway, so anyway, I looked at this picture, right? You have the traveler here, so they have the knowledge of the traveler, potentially the gardener as well. And what's interesting is that you have caveman looking wall etchings, stone pillars, and then you've got like this neon cyberpunk looking stuff, and then you got the flying ships, but it's still a pyramid. It's a pyramid, but it can fly. And what this tells me, it tells me one very simple thing. You know why our architecture doesn't look like caveman architecture? It's because there's been thousands and thousands and thousands of years between those two different things. The societies have completely changed between that time, between those times. The materials that we have used for building things have changed between those times. The knowledge has changed between those times. Fashion and culture and style has changed between those times. I mean, literally, you go through different periods, like Roman architecture, Victorian architecture, stuff like that. A lot of those buildings look that way because at those times, that's what people found to look cool, right? So when I see this, ancient whatever, and then I see this, and then I see this, what that tells me, right, is that they went from this to this in a very short period of time. And then it makes so much sense when you see this, because you're like, well, this has the capability of doing that. When we had a golden age, well, you look at where we are now technologically, and you look at where they are in the golden age technologically. Just look at Neomuna, for example. They are only at that level because of the golden age. So you can look at Neomuna, and then you can compare that to the last city, and then that's what the traveler can do. Tripled human lifespan. So when Savathun said that they had a golden age, I'm just like, cool. This picture literally says that. And then Nezarec as well just is the missing link as well. The fact that you have ancient humanity mentioned, pretty much. And then in Witch Queen, with the architecture, the ponies, the sphinxes, it all just makes sense. I'm tired. I'm not gonna go. I'm a bit, I get a bit rambly when I'm tired, so. Read the lore of the new heavy grenade launcher. Okay. Don't know which one you're on about. This one. Yeah. Yep, pretty much. No, it's not a translation thing, it's just I will show you guys. Wait a minute. Let me show you this. So I would argue that the Winnower and Gardener are not stuck in our timeline, since there's a difference. There's a difference between a timeline and like the universe, if you get me. Like the universes are complete. Like for example, theoretically you could say that we are one of the universes that they made. It doesn't mean that they're here. The darkness and the traveler being in that other universe means that they're not confined to this one. No, because the timeline, you can have timelines contained to a universe. Yeah. No, I think that I think the universe of Destiny 2 that's its own universe, and if there's anything that's ever mentioned, it's still in that universe pretty much. It's just that there's different like time streams inside of it. For example, you could have a universe where Elsie Bray doesn't exist. That technically wouldn't be a timeline thing. That's just whatever. I am getting told to go to Discord. Oh, thank you, Astrophagus, for the I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you for the enculturing. Okay. Okay. I am going to go to the bathroom. And then, I'll return. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna chill, I think. I mean, I have just been chilling. But yeah, I will return very shortly. Also, to everybody here, thank you for showing up. Yeah, I'll talk more about that when I get back. By the way, if I go to so for one of my English things, I have to read this book, and I have to say it's what it's called. It's called The Fortunes and Misfortunes of the Famous Mole Flanders by Daniel Defoe. And no, I don't really like it. No, I'm not really. I do not really like it. Okay. Oh, good night. Good night, Felix. Thank you for coming. Actually, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, reading bounty book. Reading boring book, dyslexiant. Yeah. Now, what I used to do back in the day, right, is I wouldn't read it, and then I would leave the essay to the last minute, and then I would read a summary, and then just pick different little small things out of the book, and then use that for points, and then do the essay last minute. So in second year, I had to do a final like end of year essay, and I chose to do it on Frankenstein. And basically I didn't read the book. I read maybe some pages at most. I mostly read a summary. I took some quotes, and then I used them to write an essay basically saying that the opinion of the person who wrote the question was wrong, and that I was right, and that I acted as if I was an expert on the book. And I got a really good grade on it, and I never read the book. And that's why I do English, because it's your opinion, and they can't say you're wrong, so... GG. Yeah. For English, I'm doing this semester Modern Irish Literature. No, I'm not. No, sorry. I'm doing Transformations of the Novel. Boring. Literature in the Digital Age. And North American Literature. So. The Mind Breaker. Nah, you know what they used to call me in my my secondary school, my friends? I was the Waffle Meister. Cause I used to joke saying that I'd be doing like my final exam before college, and I'd be sitting there and I'd have like a waffle maker on the desk beside me, going at maximum power. Yeah. But waffling will only get you so far. Oh, you're gonna love this. I actually I never continued the story of Season of the Haunted after that last stream. So I don't know if you remember the stream where I did the story, and then I stopped the stream. I never went past that. They call me Hulk, and after that in another school they... What? Why? No, wait, what? There's no trials this week, is there? That's so depressing. It is what it is. You know what? Wait a minute. Oh, no, too late. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nice. Let's go. Okay. I'm just double checking. Don't try and snipe me with that cheeky angle. I don't think so. The Mickey Mouse Clubhouse always gets them. Every time. Okay, Season of the Haunted was... Haunted is... Yeah. That's a really good way of putting it, man. Cause like, let's be honest, right? If you're gonna have mashed potato, you need to put salt on it. I mean, sometimes when my mom would make it, she would put butter in it, like when she made it, and that would be really good. Okay, well, I should have killed him first, but anyway. I didn't mean to fire that. Okay, just put this. We took the gamble, and it paid off. Can you not? Fair enough, yeah, talking. Chase me, chase me. That's not what I wanted to do at all, unfortunately. Hello?
Yes.
Yes. How you doing?
Not bad.
It's good to hear, it's good to hear.
Ah. You know there's like a 1 minute delay on your live stream?
Yeah, that's normal.
Alright.
Yeah, that's normal enough. There is a setting for latency, and I just have it on normal. You can make it like nearly instant, but it's a lot harsher on your internet connection.
Makes sense.
And, yeah.
I'm in orbit, so it's we'll probably just say PvP, so it's a bit late for a raid now.
Yep. Fair enough. Yeah.
Do you only need one more 5500 to get your unbroken seal, or no?
Yeah. I just need one more.
Oh, so this season.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It is indeed. Oh, I can hear that's the witness's music about to play. I'm turning that off. Thank you. I might play some music, but I don't know.
What is your download speed at college?
It's like around 10 to 11 megabytes per second.
And what you get at home?
Like around 6 or 7.
Oof.
Yeah. Pretty decent, pretty decent. So, I mean, like for YouTube videos. Oh, I realize there's a whole copyright thing. Actually, wait a minute. What was I gonna type in? That is max, yeah.
Have I got a fan? A low
I
fan.
think so. Turn it up. Yeah.
I said, is that max pain? Okay. But then
Yep.
it's gamer time.
It's gamer time. Yes, sir. Oh, I hate this map. Ooh. Oh, yikes, I didn't think he was still able to get me.
I'm playing so bad.
Nah, don't worry about it, brother. I didn't kill him, really. Nice. there's at least one sniper. Didn't fire it. Oh no. Tried to fire it and then Shatter died. Who win this round?
What? He's so low. He's full health now.
Nice. I'm nearly 3/4 of my super.
I'm at my ammo count.
Oh yikes.
Pushing hard.
Yeah, push too hard. Let's go. That shield is nuts, man. He puts up. The shield the Titans get is so stupid.
It's OP, it blocks everything.
What? Okay, heavy's up or down, whatever. Oh, you're knocked out. You're knocked out, aren't you?
Our teammate's got his super, but he's not using it.
Cool.
See that Titan just survived the hammer strike. I don't know hammer strike,
Fist of Havoc.
bash, because they had the shield up.
Yeah. What is your internet like?
I get 45 download.
Is that megabytes or bits?
Well, 450 for 45.
Wait, what?
I think I don't kind of difference.
Yeah, can you do like have you heard of Ookla?
Uh-huh.
Can you do that?
Would you like to watch my screen as I do it?
It's gonna lower your speed though. Your stream.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully it's playing nice right now.
Holy crap.
That should be about 45. 450.
Yeah.
And that should be 50.
Yeah, that's crazy the difference. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you're looking at wait a minute. Well, if you were to get 450 megabits, then you're looking
Yep.
at 56 megabytes per second.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
It's queue time.
Yeah. Well, I guess not. Oh, fair. Who sniped me in the body? Oh, there's no way that wasn't bad. I'm actually trash at this game. I might need to retire.
Nice.
It was indeed. Wow.
Do not peek right hand side.
Oh, dude, I'm falling asleep. I'm actually playing like so bad. Ooh. Man, these rounds are taking forever. These people are so sweaty.
You think so?
I don't know. I'm playing so bad. I'm so tired. I don't even know why. I went to bed really late last night. But I don't know. I shouldn't even be tired. I had a monster. Ah. Oh, that was you. Oh no, dude, I've actually lost it. I've lost my marbles. We win this pretty. Yeah, nice. Did you ever play New World, Max? You did, didn't you? On the first
Aye.
day?
I got very boring very fast.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Good job. What gun are you using?
Using the EPS MG.
That was a great angle. And now we just win. Never mind. Defiance of Yasmin. Oh, I can't aim. They're gonna have to use their Well of Radiance.
Can I take us to the tower quickly?
Yeah, sure.
I've got 10 umbrella engrams.
What'd you use them for?
Nothing. And I've just been getting them since we've been playing PvP.
No, but like, would you not just delete them?
No, because I redeem them, then get the weapon, and then delete them, because if it's a red border, I get the material. And I'm currently crafting 2 weapons, so, well, leveling up 2 crafted weapons.
what's the weapon you want from the Unpurling Rooms?
No, it's not a weapon. I just get the what do you call them? Materials.
Oh.
Do you remember Scourge of the Past?
Of course I do.
Do you ever miss it?
Of course I do.
What do you miss most?
Probably the fun of us.
What do you like the satisfying melt?
Look at Max with a 5.5 combat efficiency. Yeah, no, Max is a beast. Max is an absolute tank.
Yes. Have you seen that Zer's selling the full menagerie armor set?
Yeah, I did.
Wow,
Yeah, I know.
I forgot how strong glaives are.
Maybe he's using the exotic one as well.
Nah, he's using the one that you first get for the between campaign.
Oh. He put the shield on top of me. This map is rough. How did I miss? What? What? Oh, you saved my life. I have to reload. No, I have to reload.
Completely invisible. Teammate just left. He's making them completely invisible.
That should kill him. Didn't kill him. No, I'm playing so bad, dude. I'm actually gonna fall asleep in a minute now. Probably really bad for this. He fired 2 shots at me.
How did he get? He's completely invisible, man. I hate it.
Bro, you can swear, I don't care.
No, it's because my mum's walking about outside and she doesn't know I curse.
Are you serious?
Go away, go away.
To the left. Oh, we have to get kills. No! I should have nailed him. Okay, no. This is it. This is the comeback. This is the comeback. No, this is. I'm saying it. using TFA. We're gonna get that. I can counter that. We need to get one more kill.
Way, man. I almost had him. It is what it is.
Oh, the roof is right.
My shotgun never fired fast enough, otherwise I would have been a kill on that guy.
I'm gonna go to bed, I think. I'm really tired, and I'm just playing terrible anyway, so.
Fair enough.
Okay. Right, I'll be with you in a second. Right, I think there's only like, I think Errol, I think you're the only one left here, but, yeah, no, thanks for stopping by. Like I said, I'm still figuring out my times and schedules with some of the classes, but once I figure out what all my times are, then I can begin allocating time to YouTube and stuff like that. And yeah, it should be good. It should be good. I'm also gonna try and do these chill type of streams just a lot more often. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to